And now back to the continuation of the story from a few minutes ago. You're on the Best of the Morning X with Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy. 99X.
Hey, William?
Yeah.
What's your deal, man?
Well, I was just arrested Sunday night.
I don't tell us about it. What happened?
Well, the people, it all happened so quick. I don't know if anything like that has ever happened to you.
What,
but
got arrested really quick?
Yeah,
got arrested
can't say
really
that
quick.
Has, but...
No, just standing there. This was right as Big Bad Voodoo Daddy was getting ready to go off. They were just finishing up, and I was jumped from behind. Somebody jumped on. I'm a tall guy. Somebody jumped and had to put their arms around my neck. And next thing I know, I'm on the ground. I wear contacts. I have a terrible prescription, and as soon as I went down, I lost both my contacts, so I'm disoriented. I don't know what the hell's going on. And next thing I know, I'm being drugged up to the front, and I'm back behind the stage. And I've got a cop with a knee in his back cutting off the T-shirt.
Okay, hang on a second. Are you like a really big guy?
I'm a big guy.
Bald head?
Bald head.
All right, I saw you. You were completely drunk and out of control.
Oh, okay.
Called on the scene.
All right,
Wait
now
a
I
second.
saw this incident. You had blood coming down from your head.
Exactly. I was
And
hitting
we're
the head.
ranting, screaming, ranting, out of control, like
another
rambling
side of
on
the
and
story.
on. It took, this guy's a big guy. It took 4 or 5 cops.
What?
Is this the hogtied
This
guy?
is the guy they hogtied. Right? They tied you with your hands and legs
Now, William,
behind
you sound sweet and innocent here, but is Jimmy
Come on,
telling another
dude.
side of the story?
You were like you had a few cocktails?
I had a few, just like everybody else.
Yeah.
And you're saying what? That they were in the wrong or you were?
Seems like they pulled you over not for the T-shirt, but maybe for how you were acting.
Now, see, I've got the people who were with me.
Your allies.
That someone just jumped me from behind. And what I was arrested for, now see, this is what doesn't make any sense. What I was arrested for was battery.
I think, I may be wrong, but weren't they saying that you were the guy who threw the beer bottle that hit the girl in the head?
I had the can in my hand. When my friends told me that I had the can in my hand when I went down, and they said that I hit some girl that was standing directly in front of me. And
that's the girl who was squeezing the breast milk, I think.
Probably so. I think I might have squirted that in my eye or something.
How it's all intertwined.
No, but just let me ask you a logical question.
Okay.
Someone jumped you from behind. Yeah. I'll say that I had a few to drink. I wasn't completely belligerent.
Right.
But I had a few to drink. All right. I don't know how many people are on me. Just in a crowd. Can't see what's going on. Seriously, I have a terrible, terrible prescription. All right, got a blow to my head. I'm bleeding out of my head.
Right. He looked like Abdullah the Butcher.
Someone hit you or a bottle hit you?
Well, there weren't any bottles there, right?
Oh, there were bottles there.
Well, okay.
there were plenty.
I didn't see bottles.
I don't know how they got in. Yeah.
But I don't know what happened. All I know, friends told me that somebody jumped me from behind, and that's exactly what happened to me. Somebody jumped from behind and had their neck on. It looked like a professional wrestling deal from what they said. Had an arm around the neck. And I went down. I've got these nasty scars on the knees now.
Yeah.
Went down.
So how do you
here's
become the guy arrested?
Yeah.
Pardon?
How do you end up the guy arrested?
That's exactly what I don't understand. That's exactly what I'm trying to piece together. Because I get to the back, or I guess I get up to the barricade of the wall, and I'm trying to protect myself because I don't know what's going on. Because like I said, I can't see.
Hold on, William. Someone's calling in who was an eyewitness.
They, if I remember correctly, you were really resisting them. You were really, it took like 6 big cops to hold this guy down with their knees in his back.
Aaron, did you see what happened?
Yeah, he come pushing through there. There was me and a couple other people. I was standing next to the guy that jumped on his neck. What he did, he had 2 friends pushing him from behind, pushing him to make his way through the crowd. It took us 2 hours to get up front. He come making his way through there. Hey, man, I'm not doing nothing. I'm not pushing this. The guy's behind me. Those were his buddies trying to get him up there. Once he got to the center stage, he made the people upset that he stood in front of, which was 2 guys and 2 girls that we had been standing next to for the longest. And they got upset and they had some words. And everybody told security, get this guy out of here. Get this guy out of here. And when security ignored him, the guy jumped on his neck. They went down, they started thumping, and then security come over and took care of it.
All right, let me ask that guy a question. All right, as everyone was pushing me, and I recall everything that happened. As all those people were pushing me, we had words. I threw my hands up over my head, and we're holding my hands up over my head. I turned around to the people behind me and said, "Listen, I'm not pushing." And
who were those two guys pushing you through there? Those were your friends?
The guy with a yellow hat.
I believe so. There was two guys right behind you, smaller than you, pushing you through the crowd.
All right. My friends were not right next to me. My friends were farther behind me. I was making my way through the crowd by myself. Those people behind me were people who jumped in and were following me up there.
It took us all 2 hours to get up front there. We stood up there all day. What makes you think, because you're so big, you can come pushing your way up through everybody?
What is it? Why does it have to be an issue about being big?
Because when you stand in front of everybody else, because you're about 6'5", if I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
Okay. You come pushing your way through and you stand in front of somebody that's been there all day, what do you think they're going to be? They're going to be a little upset. And you didn't have your hands in the air because you wanted to. You had it because you had 2 beers in your hand. You didn't want to spill them.
All right.
Right?
No, I had my hands up. I didn't throw my hands up there until all that pushing started, because all that pushing started. I threw the hands up there.
You got center stage, and you found your little spot, and you got the people pissed off behind you that were standing behind you. And the 2 guys and 2 girls, they were 2 couples. We were standing there talking with them several times before that happened. And then you just come up there and just stood right in front of them. And they're like, "Man, keep moving, keep moving." You're like, "Hey, I ain't doing nothing. The guys are pushing me up here." Like you just happened to wander up there.
It's funny.
No,
I'm
not going to deny the fact that I'm pushing my way, because I was trying to get, I was trying to get front and center, because I wanted love to see the T-shirt.
Well, you got what you deserve by trying to fight your way up there and not stand up there like everybody else for more than 2 hours.
Okay, hang on. Joanne wants to join the fray. Joanne?
Yeah, really. I was there, too, and he shoved us, and he slammed into my girlfriend and I. We were there with 4 people, and he was just shoving through the crowd. He was pushing people back and forth, and he was definitely not gentle about it. He's a real tall guy. He stood in front of a bunch of people. Nobody could see anything around him. I mean, you know, it was at that point that somebody shoved him, and some shoving started. And I think even the Big Bad Voodoo Daddies said something about a fist fight going on. But he was shoving through the crowd. I mean, he shoved me right out of the way.
William, you sounded so nice and innocent, and the call started out saying this guy was arrested for wearing a Courtney Killed Kurt T-shirt.
I don't think so.
Morning X subscribers coming out in droves.
I sat in the hospital for almost 8 hours.
Now let's not revert this back to your
now, William, aren't you glad you called in this morning?
Yeah.
No, here's the, and again, I even saw, I didn't see what happened out front, but I saw you backstage, and I mean, I will say I felt sorry. I mean, they were like, they had their knees in his back, and he face down. All you were wearing at that point was torn shorts.
Everyone's painting this guy out to be a big bully, though.
In fact, the shorts got especially torn when they tried to lift him up, and they ripped, because, I don't know, what do you weigh?
About 260.
I mean, how is it that...
how much do you weigh?
Seriously, 260.
I had him about 280, 290 at least.
How is it that every available line right now has the story exact, and they're calling him a bully?
I'm just saying, you were, and I'm sure you're a nice guy, but you were very drunk and very belligerent.
Liquor will do that to you sometimes.
And liquor does that, and the cops, I mean, they could barely keep you down.
And not to mention, he's shoving girls aside, too, walking through the crowd. I mean,
security was good to him until he started swinging on that. I think he was a blonde guy.
Just another day at Music Midtown, Barnes.
Everyone hang tight. Case closed.
You're listening to the best of the Morning X. You can also catch it on the Morning X podcast, wherever you get your podcasts, or at 99x.com.
YouTube personality Benny Johnson has cracked the code on a new era of newsmaking.
Very controversial, very strong opinions. A person who speaks truth fearlessly, breaking for nobody.
It's a new cultural landscape.
We're not trying to politicize this. People are primed now, and forgive me, dude, it is what it is. Here's what's going on in your country, bro.
The Benny Show.
Get ready if this is something that you needed to put a little pep in your step. No? Yeah? Okay.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.